What's up, everyone? Welcome to Btbtv. It's your boy Kamal, Mark, EJ, Tommy.
Yo.
What do you guys say, man? What up?
You know, man. You can't forget the man is always the man that makes the magic happen.
Perfect. Yo, that's perfect.
I think our cameraman's wildin' today, boy.
Like, how dare you forget me? Yeah, man. How's you guys' weekend going?
No, the week's been okay. I guess it's still COVID lockdown, but
I found out, secretly, I was sick when, you're on an island. You see it?
Can I walk to the island?
You can walk, and then there's water. So
but
there's
water
land
separating me and this island?
There's land, you walk, boom, island, bonfire, rocks, water,
island.
Rocks, water. It's sick. I'll show you. One day I'll show you.
What? Go on. Okay.
And it's in the west. That's the funny thing. Yeah.
Oh, this guy being on the spot. This man on your body. Hold on, time out. Man, looking at you, taking it all in.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
I'm like, I know.
I was like, I've been here. Bro, listen, I figured it out.
I was like, this guy said it's in the west. I was like, hold on, it's fucking Lakeshore. Don't kill me.
But nah,
I like that. You did that.
I said low key.
I'm good. I'm taking time. You made me hanging on your words.
With that being said, I'm not sure if you guys heard earlier this week about that 17-year-old kid who got arrested for Incel. First person ever, actually.
Yeah,
Time out. I think that's gonna be our word of the day. What the hell is Incel? Time out.
Wow.
Rewind.
Yo,
Man, getting charged for what?
it's little boys who get no play at all, and they're so desperate that they get cheesed at women. Literally.
Okay, don't tell me.
This is the simple.
Man,
you just broke it down.
He just broke it
he
down.
broke it down. He gave me the hood lingo. He gave me the hood lingo. He gave me the hood lingo.
Yeah, pretty much. They get no play, so they're just they have a lot of pent up frustration, you know.
Wait,
pretty much.
And so they're very misogynistic. They're very.
Okay, so for our viewers, so incel is male or female? Can females be defined as this term?
I'm not sure exactly.
What's the analogy? What's the abbreviation breakdown? What's the abbreviation breakdown of it?
The scientific definition or whatever.
Yeah.
Incel is short for involuntary celibate.
Okay,
or celibacy.
Okay.
Right, and it's a bunch of men who go online and they create these forums and they blame women for the reason as to why, like EJ said, they get no play.
Time out.
Yeah, I don't get that. It's their
So
fault.
this became very famous after incident. I believe it was earlier in the decade. It was like 2015, 2014, and a kid in Cali shot 6 people, and then he injured a lot more people.
Okay.
But I remember when this happened, they were revealing videos of why he recorded himself saying why he was doing it, and he felt he was above he felt like he was very above this situation. He was very narcissistic. He was such an asshole. He felt like he deserved women property. He should have.
He was very possessive.
So in his mind, he was not getting something he really wanted. And so for that, it's kind of like a temper tantrum.
So don't time out. But so because of
virgins.
So wait.
It's a temper tantrum for virgins.
I have to understand. So it's when women. Okay, so women are doing what? Okay, what exactly are women doing to this man? These men.
They're not giving them play.
They're not giving them play.
So they crush their hopes.
I'm sorry, women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, women. This one right here.
So
I can't remember this one.
I have a question. Okay, so would you is that the same thing as the same incident that happened in Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, in the 80s?
What happened in Quebec?
I think in Ottawa or Montreal, with the shooting in the college with the girls.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that went into the college and shot all those girls.
I think Incel, even with the charges, I think this might be the first offense worldwide.
Are you
Incel?
serious? And
I
we
think
have it
so.
in Canada?
I think there's been incidents in America, but I don't think anyone's really been charged with incel.
Nobody got the
but
coin.
he
Nobody
didn't-
got coined the term.
But it's like he didn't just get charged for insult. He also got charged for terrorism. Like
They added that.
they added the terrorism part, like insult and terrorism.
Was it the type of woman he was killing?
I honestly don't know.
No.
So what are the allegations of what happened? Why he
So
died?
it
I don't even know about the
What
situation
is
that
going
happened.
on?
I remember the last one,
situation
not this one.
The situation happened at the salon. I don't know if I forgot what salon it was, but he went up in a salon and he shot a lady, and then he stabbed her, and then he stabbed another one.
Where was it?
What?
I don't remember exactly where it was.
And this is before. This is.
I think it was on Dufferin.
This is in Toronto?
Yeah,
in
this is
Toronto.
I thought this was in Canada
It's not a
somewhere.
salon. It wasn't a salon. It was a spa.
It was
The
an
spa.
erotic spa. Yeah. I was reading
Yeah.
about
Oh
that.
man.
I mean, they're called salons as well.
Wow.
Yo, what's an erotic spa?
Extra like happy ending.
Happy ending
That's what it is.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking,
he's
man, he's guessing.
I don't
Yo,
know.
no, honestly, it's not fair. It's not fair that this man. It's not fair. It's not fair that. Okay, sorry. It's not fair that
Wait,
you
wait,
go.
wait. There's-
No, wait, though. It's not fair this man can go into an erotic spa, okay, and go kill women. Clearly, you're broke. Why are you mad? Clearly, there's being a service being offered there.
I want to
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? Why are you killing people?
I don't want to get that narrow. I want to actually understand this guy because I'm so
I
confused.
don't get it. I can't
There's
get it.
legal erotic spas in the city? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, but time out though. Okay, so time out
Was
though.
this a legal spot?
Yeah, it was legal. It
was
was
legal.
legal. Yes.
There's
This is
legal,
legal.
erotic spas?
Yes. EJ.
Yes, that's 100%.
As
100%.
long as no sex.
Yeah, no sex acts are being
has taken
conducted,
place.
yeah.
There's a bunch of guys that go online and they create like a little cult, and they say like they say that women they don't have sex with them, right?
Why do they want to have sex with women?
It's not that
I
they
think
don't
it-
want to have
No,
sex
no,
with women.
they're
women.
explaining how they're victims of
Yeah.
not having like
They're
sex.
explaining how.
So
What kind of fool you
No, it's
So what you gotta look at it as is they looked at that guy in 2014 as like their first to come.
He was like
Yes,
he was like the advocate. Like he was the
looked
number
up-
one.
Yeah,
He
they
made-
looked up to him. Yeah.
So they
you kidding me?
They idolize that guy. So these guys who are getting together after his death are coming together and they're objectifying women with that as their background.
So hold on, let me understand. The whole angle is because women aren't giving them play, they're not gonna fuck them, or they're not gonna have intercourse with
basically,
them.
okay, basically
No, no.
from what I
has-
get from
it has
this,
nothing to do with the guy. It's
more the girl.
it's more the women withholding sex from them.
So it's like boom. Yeah.
You're serious.
Yo,
So
listen.
they get
Are you
frustrated.
serious?
Listen, Tommy. Listen.
No.
Listen,
this
it's like
this is a coined term.
Yes.
Insult.
Question. Okay, hold on, wait, because my mind is like, wait. Did these guys coin themselves this or like?
No.
I think this is what.
This is like I think it's an internet phenomenon. Who
Yeah.
knows? Well, however the name came about.
But basically,
But
from what I get from it is like, yo, like they tried approaching girls in like a good way. Some of them don't like that. He tried going the bad girls.
Was it a white man?
It was like.
It doesn't matter. It
No,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no,
Hold
yes.
on, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he
This is
tried.
2 times 2 for the past 2 months.
But hold on.
In Canada.
What happened? Oh, no, that was Nova Scotia. You talked about Nova Scotia
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
that's
but
times
that
two.
wasn't. That was
like
a collective, a community situation.
Yeah.
A lot of people got dumped. Not just women got dumped in that. I feel.
No,
men
but
got
I'm
dumped
saying
too.
though, this is like a trend.
You know what? There's been a
mass
lot of
shooting.
trends on a lot of
Yeah.
people. It's not like I think that's another conversation.
That is another conversation for another
I
day.
feel like it's another conversation for another
I just
day.
noticed that.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. What you were saying?
No, I was saying like basically like if you look at the situation like that, like they try going to like one set of girls, they get turned down. So they try going to the other, they get turned down, and I don't know, maybe.
A question: my question is: should this be? Is okay? All right. And should this be a real thing? Does this
But
is this really?
That was gonna be my next question to you guys. Like,
I think it's a
should-
great thing. I think for once you have white. I don't want to
Hold
make
on,
this a
whoa,
thing,
whoa, whoa,
but
whoa.
white terrorism is a thing. That's
No. I'm talking. No. I'm talking about in a sense like.
the fact that there is throughout North America you have I feel a group of people who when they do something that's unjust, they're not
Dude,
held to that
a
account.
certain accountability as a
So
person.
I
yes.
feel like this could be something new. Like,
But
you know,
but I feel like, dude, I feel like in the aspect you're talking about, those people are not gonna necessarily fall under this category. I feel like this category is gonna fall under not
But
just one type
it's
of
a
people.
different level of accountability that I haven't seen before. Because you're incel yet again. If this, I don't know about America, but I think this is the first incel charge in Canada, and I think that is a good
And
positive.
I'm telling
step.
you, I feel like
branding a new form of actual legitimate violence is a great thing.
Bro,
Because
these guys, why are we breaking
But
down what these
also
guys are
too-
doing? These guys are in there. Okay, why are we giving them a subsection for clearly these guys are getting swerved and getting mad about it? Like, you're in your feelings. Like, so we should coin these guys like
well,
a term.
they're not doing anything wrong under the sense where
But
What do you mean they're not
supposedly
doing
killing
anything wrong?
people.
But
you
it's-
can't.
I mean,
You can't say they're doing something wrong as long as they're keeping it on the internet. When they're actually going out and doing stuff for justification,
Oh, go ahead.
You get what I'm saying?
But
The fact that they actually coined the term incel, if they're actually doing something like that online now, you could then maybe try and angle towards protecting the internet.
Yeah.
Illegal things that are taking place on the internet are they're, as of the current shape of our system, they're not really a part of our way of like ruling in a court of law.
the people who fall on the inside.
Yeah, up until
I
now.
feel like this is stupidness.
It's stupid, but it's one of those. It's not like they coined the term. It's just an abbreviation for involuntary celibate.
It's a name
Okay,
for
so
the
it's
crime.
just- it's
so
just
okay,
a
so
name-
time out.
it's
So
just a
talk
name
about
to
it here about
define-
involuntary celibacy. And so I'm not celibate.
You're celibate against your own will.
Against
Are
your
you
own will.
stupid?
Yeah,
That's the most stupidest. I just want everybody to break down the words for me. I'm celibate against my own will.
against your own will.
What kind of nonsense you kind of spin
Well,
to
how
me right
can
now?
you do that?
Yeah.
Bro, just like again, coming back to that, I'm gonna bring up Mark.
I don't think-
just because man got swerved, man are in their feelings, and man are mad. Get out of my face, bro.
Yo.
Why not, man?
Yo,
Get
that's
out of here.
It's a big planet, bro. It's a
and
big
yo,
planet.
that's
There's
why I
a
wanted
lot
to
of
bring
weird
it up.
people that we
That's,
share
but yo,
with.
I feel like those men are really taking their personal feelings
To a next level.
To a next level.
Yeah, but what do you say? What are we supposed to
Everybody
do
has
about it?
rejection. Everybody, yo, bro, I've been rejected.
We
I
can't-
think a lot of
exactly,
times.
we're-
You
we're-
can't
how
say,
you
hey,
deal
it
with it.
hurts. You deal with it. You freaking move on.
But some
why are we
people don't know
giving
how to
these
deal
guys
with
a
it.
subjection for like? Okay, come on. See, I'm thinking. Okay, my bad. It's not a good subjection. I feel like we're putting in category of a good place. It's not a good place, but. Do we need to put these guys in another category when it's clearly like these guys are either arrogant, overbearing,
But
selfish,
once you kill, what do you name it? They're murderers.
True, and murderers.
And then,
Oh, yeah, and
why are
murderers.
they?
They're
Why?
just murderers.
But why are they murdering then?
Yeah, you have to get to the point.
They're
about
it's incel. So exactly, that's
But
what
it
it's
turns
for.
into
So
a
I just-
hate. Then to me, it sounds like it
hate
turns.
crime.
It turns into a hate crime because
Yeah.
now
Yeah, it
you're
is a hate
going
crime.
into like
Yeah.
now you're going at a purpose. Like, yo, I don't like women, so I'm gonna take out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out women just because
But
they hurt my feelings.
I feel like
this and that.
you'd have to do some convincing with that. It could go. Anybody could come and say it's their own like two wits on that because it's a very narrow thing.
But remember, you're
Like-
murdering now, eh? Remember, you're
But you're murdering. You're
Like,
murdering.
your first
You're murdering specifically women, but.
Well, also you have to
I
look at.
guess
Well,
that's
hold
a
on.
hate group.
But I feel
Because
like,
remember,
but I
your
feel
first
like the term.
hold on.
What you gonna say?
First, remember, you're giving your opinion why you don't like women, right?
Okay.
That's the beginning.
But that's
stage,
on your form. That's
right?
in your form.
Right?
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing.
But then now, remember, now you're doing that. Now you're taking it to murder. Now you're planning. You're actually making a
Yeah,
plan to
okay.
go do whatever,
Okay.
right? So it's like it turns into it is a hate crime if you really think about it.
Because you're acting
Yeah,
out on
yeah.
your feelings, how you feel
Yeah.
towards a certain group.
There's a lot of things happening there.
There's
lot of
a
shit.
lot.
I
There's
feel
like
honestly-
there's probably some neglect. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who are in their perspective feel like they've been coddled a lot as kids probably and feel a sense of entitlement.
True.
So I wouldn't just say hate crime because that kid in 2014, he had hate, but the biggest thing from him you will see is he's like fucking overbearing Like he feels like he needs
that.
not
Then
even
you're
he needs,
probably
he
right.
deserves it. Like
You know what I'm saying? Then
not that he needs, he feels like he clearly
right.
deserves
It's an
things.
entitlement. It's an
you know what?
entitlement.
Probably I'm gonna have to understand. Probably I'm
He
gonna
doesn't
have
see
to, like,
he doesn't see you gotta look at it from the perspective of who's doing it. You can't be like, okay,
But at the same time, that still is kind of a hate crime.
he's looking at the shorty like, you're below me, like why are you acting up? So it's from an ignorant place in my eyes.
It is ignorant, but it's still towards a certain demographic of people. Okay, I'm saying it's towards the demographic. Maybe
But would you say
women.
this person's in their right state of mind?
Who
But
knows?
anybody who time out,
I would consider
but
us-
anybody
it-
who, but time out though. Anybody who does murder, could you consider them in the right state of mind?
I mean, that's up to the
it's not
actors.
self-defense.
That's up to the actors.
There's different kinds of murder.
But even
bro.
when you're self-defending, are you in the right state of
When
mind?
you're mass murdering, it's a different conversation.
But even when you're self-defending, are you in the right state of mind?
I get what you guys are saying. It's one of those. Like,
when you're defending yourself, you are in the right state of mind, because if you're defending yourself, you did the right thing by defending yourself. You're in the right state of mind.
But that's in the,
Because
no,
if it came
your
down to that
actions-
situation, you would have to defend
Your
yourself.
actions allowed you. If your action allowed you, but in a sense, you did not come interaction for that.
Humans
for
are
that
naturally
thing to happen.
hunter-gatherers. We do hunt.
Oh,
I hear you,
100%,
but
that's-
my question now is, who do you guys think is responsible for involuntary
own
celibate?
damn self.
Do we put the onus on women for rejecting these
No,
men, or
no.
do we put it on the men?
It's on the men.
Why is it on the men?
Of course, it's on the men. You can't hold a woman accountable
Because you got
right?
turned
Because
on.
at the same time, you can't hold a woman accountable because they're rejecting you. You get what I'm saying? That's literally placing their feelings projected onto everybody else. I get it. Not to say like I get it. Rejection is a situation, but you cannot do that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's like me saying like oh, I don't like something about you. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it might be. Now I'm going to like attack you because you make me feel this type of way. Nah, dude. I feel like check yourself, fam. I feel like you need to go to therapy. If it gets so
Yeah,
deep like
like,
that, you need to go to therapy.
Talk to
you need
someone.
talk to some people because honestly, bro, there's some deep rooted thoughts that you're having that should not be alone to yourself.
There's a deeper conversation to be had.
Of course, a deeper
the
conversation.
is, I don't think a lot of people are to be held accountable. I think there's a lot of misinformation going around. I feel like we're entering a new era of we don't grow up interacting
I have
with
to
each other.
interject what you're saying. You're saying
I
those
let
people
you speak
cannot.
and I waited, so you gotta let me speak now. So I
Well,
personally
you've been
think,
interjecting a few times
Okay,
the whole
go,
night. Though.
go.
No, I'm gonna say though, but
Go,
finish what
go.
you're gonna say though.
No, go.
No, finish what you're gonna say.
I
No, finish
lost
what
my-
This is all good.
I lost
No,
my
finish what
track.
you're gonna say.
I
Finish
lost
what you're gonna say.
track. Finish what you're saying.
Go
I
interject.
was gonna say. So those guys can't hold. You're trying to say those people, those men that fall under the category of involuntary celibacy. They can't be held accountable for their actions because of the psychological issues that they deal with because of women.
No, we have a big issue, I feel, in society by labeling things like this. This is the issue. Label it like. That's the issue. That's the issue you just seemed to have earlier. So I was trying to make voice of that. The deeper conversation I was saying that needed to be had was there's a lot of factors leading to what's culminating now, and a lot of guys are feeling the way they're feeling because we're entering a different way of communicating, and so many people are lost in this new world that is kind of like, it's just weird, and a lot of people don't build social skills that they really need to, and if they can't do things that the average guy would want to do, there's this sense of narcissism or like self-defense, like, yo, you weren't wrong. And I feel like every person does that. Like when someone fucks up, the first thing we do is sprinkle sugar on the wound and be like, okay, like how do we treat ourselves to, like, you get what I'm saying? So everybody has their own problems. Like I'm not here to like talk shit. I don't want to understand the mind of his as like a murderer, but as a saying, like I want to understand what made him. Yeah. So you prevent it. And
Again,
a lot of people-
100%.
I hear you.
I agree with that. 100%.
I hear you. So all of us in the room right now, we're all single. So my question to you is, are you guys an incel? Are you guys involuntary? Have you guys ever encountered an incel situation?
No.
Well, hold on. To be celibate because I wanted to? Yeah.
involuntarily.
Not because I wanted to?
Yeah.
That's all hell.
That's basically, that's a dry spout, fam.
Yeah,
That's basically
pretty much
called
that's
a
a
dry
dry
spout.
Dry spout. Yeah.
Thank you. Men are getting mad because they're getting a dry spell. Hey, fam.
No, but these are guys who never
never
yeah.
got
Okay,
a
but
deal.
look, but time out. But the guy, okay, I don't know. Understand.
celibacy means you never.
You never
Okay,
got
but
to, you never
you
got
never-
to touch.
okay, even the guy.
That's not celibacy means that you refrain from having
Yes,
sex
because
you're waiting for
abstinence,
marriage.
but a lot of
or
these
abstinence,
guys
pretty
have
much.
never had sex.
Yeah.
Even the guy
That
that
guy,
did the
2014
The guy that
dude,
gets shooted. Yeah.
2014 dude, the most
never
famous
had
guy,
sex?
never had
But
sex.
where the hell does this guy come from doing that?
But that's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's why I asked: is it women who are responsible for this? Because like you can
And
be
dude
a
had
guy.
money, too.
How old is he?
He was a kid. He was like probably like
Yeah.
19, I think.
He was like
But
19.
he had money. Like he. That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
weird.
He
Yeah.
felt like he deserved pussy, but like he had money
But why?
too.
But is it what? Cause why was it? Okay, question now. Cause now you're going deep. You just open it up. Why wasn't he getting pussy?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. Like, is it? Because I know
I
a
don't
lot
think
of.
it's.
a
I don't
lot-
think it's
yo,
a woman's fault.
A
I
lot
think
of
the kid
girls
could have found the kill.
But I mean, a lot of girls are out here turning men down.
Yeah, that's
you can
yeah.
shoot,
Of
you
course,
can
of
shoot
course,
your
yes,
shot.
100%.
Sometimes some
Yeah,
guys
they're
overshoot.
savage.
Some guys overshoot.
Yeah, true.
And
You
some
get
guys
the
undershoot.
overturn, and that's why you get
And
the
you get-
overturn
and you get-
down,
and you get
or you
turned
get
down.
turned down, or you
Right.
get the up. It's alright, you know.
Yeah. So it's one of those like if a guy is trying to get a girl and the girl just keeps shooting him down, right? At that point, it's like he has. I mean, I'm not saying go to the extreme of what these guys did, but at that point you become an insult because you're constantly getting turned down.
Well, hold on.
Involuntarily?
Involuntarily,
But
like-
hold on. Isn't this a proven fact? What's the ratio to women to men in around the
I think it's
around
like
the world?
they say it's like 5-1.
Bro,
That doesn't
so
happen.
even
That
no, but I'm just saying, like even
Some
if you
crazy
get
stuff, I'm not
turned
too
down,
sure.
even if you get turned down, it could be 2,000.
Basically-
kid, there's someone.
Nah, to be
for
honest though,
you,
if
bro.
you're getting turned down in Canada, like go third world, like just
Yeah, or something.
fuck
Take a
outta
trip
here.
to like take a
Yeah,
trip.
like, go
dog.
take a trip.
take a trip, start a new
just
life.
don't get
somewhere,
robbed
bro.
while you're doing it. But like, come on, like
To answer your question, no. I feel like it's not the woman's fault. Those men aren't like I don't. Again, I feel I understand the backstory.
Sorry.
but I feel it's not fair to put those women turning those men down to really have those guys build those actions towards them in the end result. I don't really feel that's a good valid reason.
But hey,
do all
also,
that.
but yo, at the same time, it's like it's how they take it. You know what I mean? You have to think about that. Like when the girl rejects them, how are they doing it? Like,
That's you.
you know, sometimes no. You could get rejected, but the girl could be like, yeah, I could be so stout. Let me embarrass you in front of
Okay.
500 people.
That's
and
okay.
really turn
Okay,
you down.
true.
and make you
Girls are
know.
savage like that.
No,
Girls
you
are
know what I
like
mean?
that.
So
True.
you really
Some
have
of
to
them are
think
savage like
but,
that.
But I mean, some
but
guys
that's
are
what I'm
like that
saying.
too.
That's
Yo,
what you have to think about too.
I have a larger point to make here. I was just trying to answer the question to my head. So what's the female version of this? And I remember
I was
watching.
about to-
I remember watching a video talking about how females when they hit a dry spell or when they have a relationship in Canada and it's not going well, the highest trending thing for them to do is go to places like Cuba and get dick down there by the younger fucking
True.
guys
It's
by
true.
the beaches and like all of that.
True.
And there's finesse guys over there that literally do that for a living to get their visas and
cards,
shit to come here. So I was like, why not just do
that
eating
for
Hey.
like come on. I was just like,
But I mean, yo,
yo,
that leads, but that leads, but that
I
leads,
answered that.
can I,
See?
that leads to another
Can I
question.
make my full
though.
point here? My point is just if you're so
Straight.
you're getting no play. Like,
Straight.
just
Just
go to some of these countries.
Go down south, fam.
Let the women hit the lotto.
Yeah, bro. Straight up.
You hit the lotto,
Yo.
she hits the lotto.
Yeah.
Like,
Boom. I'm with you on
But
that.
I mean, so yo, pretty much that's pretty much what incel is in a nutshell. It's pretty much
man.
a bunch of guys who have been denied sex by women, and
and I can't relate.
I can't relate.
I mean,
I can't relate.
I don't think any of us here can relate.
Not to say, yo, I haven't had my dry spells, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? But to go and act out. and
Number
lash
one,
on a
man,
thing,
I get no girls. You know, I'm ugly. You know, so.
Or are you trying to say it's up?
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, yo, we're gonna have an intervention. We're gonna have an intervention. Call us out. End the clip. We're gonna have a talk to my guy. Let's end it.
With that being said, man, hit us up on Instagram at _Btbtv. Tune in each and every single week. Man, let us know what you guys think about Incel and what took place earlier last week in Toronto. And man, just hit us up again. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Kamal, Mark, EJ, Tommy, and cameraman as always, Justin. There you go.